Hey everybody, it's Sherry at the Crafty Decorator. I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday. I've been working on a craft since yesterday. We're going to make a patriotic drum. When you jump on, just say, hey, that you're here. So I know that I'm working. I'm late because I was trying to get stuff done. Trying to get stuff done for this craft. I'm going to wait for numbers and comments. I'm starting to see numbers. Let's hope you all get notified. Let's hope you get notifications. I'm very late. It's almost 10 to 8. Hi, Diane. How are you? And Letty. And Jackie. Hi, Claire. Linda, I'm so glad you're here, girl. Thanks for the thumbs up and the hearts, everybody. Hi, Barbara and Teresa and Connie. Hey, girl. Hi, Michelle and Peggy. Thank you for sprinkling, Peggy. Hi, Ruby, and thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Vicki Richards. Vicky's here. Hi, Melanja and Sheila. So I am using paper mache box from Hobby Lobby. Connie's here. Hi, Christy. G. Sherry. Have a great night. Hi, Linda. And Deanna. And Linda, another Linda. Have you packed? No, I didn't even bring Dawn Fruit. I didn't even bring our suitcases down from the attic yet. Hi, Connie Ruiz. Deborah got notified. Hi, Mary Ziegler. And Barbara got notified. Hi, Shelly and Carolee. Okay, look. I bought this Hobby Lobby. $8.99. You get a pack of 3. You get a 7-inch, 8-inch, and a 9.5-inch. This is 9.5. Hi, Claudia and Letty and Delana and Pam. If need to make a trip to a craft store. Mary needs to go to the craft store, I think. Deanna, you're so sweet. I know, it's good. I thought we were leaving Monday. We're going Tuesday. So this weekend we're going to pack. This weekend. Oh, I see John got notified. I think it came up on the screen. Where is the hat box from? They are at Hobby Lobby. So you get a package of 3. 7-inch, 8-inch, and 9.5. This one is the 9.5-inch. All right. So listen, I already painted them. I already painted it because it took me a little bit. Oh, you love my top. Thank you, girl. Hi, Beatrice and Jillian. We ran to Marshall's this morning, so Sherry bought more tops this morning. I got to clean out my tops again. Look, I painted. This took me 3 coats of the blue. So I used my blueberry cobbler from Paint Pixie, and then I sealed it with my Meltdown. I did not paint the bottom because we're going to use this as the top of our drum, and we're going to cover it. So I didn't bother to paint the top. You wish your Hobby Lobby was closer. Girl, maybe you can get them on Amazon or even Factory Direct. I'm not sure. Then the lid, which is going to be the bottom of my drum. And I did paint the bottom, the top of the lid, because that's the bottom. And you know me, I can't leave things undone. I painted it chai latte. Chai latte, and then I sealed it with my Meltdown. Hi, Jacqueline and Lisa. This top I got last year, I think, at Marshall's. I think I got it last year at Marshall's. Okay. So look, there is a seam on these. You can see the seam here. And then there is a seam on the lid somewhere. The lid is harder to find the seam. Oh gosh, maybe it's Here it is. The seam is here. So I want to line up my seams because that's going to be my back. Put your lid on. Hi, Rosalind. It's Susan. Okay. I had to figure out where, and look, I just got these on clearance at Hobby Lobby like 2 weeks ago, and I'm glad I bought them because this is what I use for the big drum. These antique brass plated decorative tacks. They were 74 cents. 74 cents. And these were hanging where they sell those pieces of leather for crafting. Not with the fabric, but in the crafting section. Have to check that out. Oh, Marshalls? I don't know what. Oh, or do you mean Factory Direct and Amazon? So you're going to want, you need a total of 8. 4 for the bottom, 4 for the top. That's going to be our tacks. I think you could buy them in the, I don't even know if Hobby Lobby has that anymore, like their drapery hardware little section over by the big rolls of fabric. I don't even know if they have that anymore. Hi, Sandra from North Carolina. And hi, Judy. Okay, you can use whatever you want to decorate this. I was looking through our book that I love, and everything is kind of long. Everything is the long, and I don't have a lot of space here. So I had to Google. I had to Google vintage patriotic photos. I know some of you could probably save them to your computer and then size them down and print them that way. But I just save it to my photos in my phone. Then I print it out and I put it on the copy machine and I downsize it. So I downsized this photo to 43%, from 100 to 43. And then I cut it out. Hi, Lynn. You love the blue color. I know, isn't it pretty? We're going to distress it up a little bit too. Okay, let me find my back. That's my back. So I'm just going to Mod Podge this onto my box. Hi, Cherokee Chick. How are you? It's Sheila and Tracy. Thank you, Karen. It's just a paper mache box from Hobby Lobby. They sell them a set of 3 in their paper mache section for $8.99. This is the big one out of the pack. I don't know why I wiped my brush off. I'm just using my matte Mod Podge. The best way I found, I want to make sure I got my front, to put this on is to hold your box like this. You want it all the way down to your lid here because we're going to cover that top and some of it is going to come down over this picture a little bit. I do not Mod Podge over it. I'm afraid of the ink. I'm not sure. You can also use the Dollar Tree gift boxes. Yes, you can. But then you have to worry about covering that paper unless you take the printed paper off. But you can use the Dollar Tree gift boxes. Because actually, I have an idea. Dollar Tree sells the small paper mache round box. And I kind of want to try something with that. Set of 3 from Hobby Lobby. They're $8.99. I just don't know what I just did with that little tag. They're $8.99 for a set of 3. This one is 9.5 inches. So look, isn't it cute? Happy Thursday, Susan. Now, if you want, you could probably also cover this with fabric or paper if you don't want to paint it. But I wanted to distress it a little bit. I got to show you the coolest thing I found and it was on sale. It was on clearance. It was on clearance for $7. And I thought I saved the top. But these are that Jim Holtz distressing brushes. So it's like a lipstick. You pull it down instead of turn it. Distressing brushes. They were on clearance at Michael's. No, the suitcases are still in the attic. Yeah, they're still in the attic. I got to get them down tomorrow. I got to get them down tomorrow. Hi, Sherry. Is it Wilkins from New Mexico? And I'm using my vintage photo distressed oxide. You probably could also use your Waverly antiquing wax, but I was just using this. And I'm just rubbing this all over on top of my photo, on my blue, on the lid. They smell too. You're funny. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able, can you see my, oh, you could see it some on there. I got to figure out different lighting for in here. Because that lighting puts a glare. What are we making? Oh, you know what? I never showed you the finished one. I never showed the finished one. We're making a drum, a patriotic drum. I'll show you the finished one. I forgot about the finished one. But I'm liking this little brush. I'm liking this little brush. I gotta do the bottom. Not that you're gonna see it, but thank you for decorating the page, Debbie. Hi, Robin from Michigan. We were talking to the kids there yesterday. They said it was nice yesterday. They went on a trail, walking on a trail. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like done. So when you want to put this away, you just pull this up, slide this together. Is that not cool? Here's my finished one. Here's my finished one. Hi, Chris. And you could, the kids could bang on it. The kids could bang on it. Okay, for the top, I just took my drop cloth, but let me show you something. This is my drop cloth. I like to get it at Home Depot because I like the color better than Lowe's. But that's my drop cloth, and I get the, not the real cheap one, the medium one. Okay. Someone last year, one of the followers, told me about these at Dollar Tree. So these are balloon size measurement tools. But let me tell you what, these are the best things to trace for circles. These are the best things. So for this box, I used the 8-inch. It has 8-inch written on it because I'm guessing the inside is 8. So it comes out to, I wrote it down what it measures. It's 11 inches on the outside. These are the best things. Sherry, I love everything about this craft. Peggy, you're so sweet. Thank you, girl. She's taking a break. And Amanda, she's been really busy with her lawyer stuff and the kids at school. So the twins finished school this week. Jackie and Scarlett finished school next week. And then she's going to try to get back to crafting. Yeah, You never see them. They're with the birthday party, like the streamers and stuff. They're there. They're hanging there. They're the coolest. So see how that hangs over? So I use this circle. Traced and cut out my circle from my drop cloth. And then I sprayed it with my coffee stain mixture. Dried it some with the hair dryer, and then I let it finish drying. I used the Home Depot 8-ounce medium weight drop cloth. That might be what I have. It's medium. I don't buy the thinner one. I buy the medium one. Thank you, Mary. I miss seeing Amanda. I know. She misses all of you, too. All right, I'm going to put my bottom tacks in first. Here's how I figured out where my tacks should go. I took this sewing measuring tape and I measured around my box, around the lid. Because it says 9.5 inch box, but it is 30 inches around the lid on the bottom there. 30 inches. So your first tack, you want to place where your center of your photo is, down here on the bottom. Now I can't go too low. This is a big tack. Okay, see how sometimes they're not going to push all the way down? I take a needle and stick a needle in this hole to make my hole into that next, to the hat, well, the hat, to the drum part. And then it will lay flatter. Hi from Kansas. Hi, Kim. I'm late coming on. I can't wait to see the drum. You're so sweet, girl. Okay. So now I divided. So it's 30 inches. And if you divide it by 4, it's 7.2. So 7.5 inches I want between each of my tacks. So I stick my ruler, my tape, measuring tape right under there. And I'm going to measure 7.5. I mark it with a pencil. And then I'm going to stick this tack in. I kind of want them at the same height. If I have to use the needle, I'll use the needle. Then 7.5. Oh, I gotta use the needle because they're popping right out. I don't know why it doesn't want to go through both. Basically 30 inches divided by 4. Yep. Yep. I did 7.5. And it worked out good for me. $7.2. I did 7.5. It worked. I was kind of playing with it. Ooh, that one maybe should have been up a little higher. Gosh, I need to move it up. I went too low. It's okay. The hole will be covered by the thing. Hi, Tina. Happy Thursday. Hi, Felicia. All right. One more. Oh, tack. My good spot. Yeah. I tried to hammer it. It didn't work. It didn't work. I tried. I tried the hammer. Okay. I got my bottom. This one's, I'm going to add a little glue to them anyways, but I don't know why that one's being funky. I kind of glue them after I get my string on. Thank you. Irene is sending a little wavy face. This one's being funky. Okay. I got him in. I got him in. Hot glue. Because we are going to hot glue this around our lid. I mean, around our box, our drum. Hi, Debbie. You're just coming on. Now, I kind of just eyeball it to get it even. I'm kind of just eyeballing. And I'm okay. I'm okay with a little more hanging in the back because I don't want too much of my picture covered. I don't want too much of my picture covered. So once you figure out where you want it on here, I kind of just start by adding a little hot glue right at the top edge. I did the front. I'm going to do the back. I'm going to glue it all the way around after I get it tacked into place. Hi, Patricia. I have found you don't need to push the tacks all the way in if you're going to zigzag your jute twine. I don't know. I end up pushing them all the way in anyways. After I get my twine, because you want it like tight. No, wait. You got to watch you don't pull your fabric all the way over to one side. Okay, so I glued my 4 sides first, just a little tack. Now I'm just going to continue. But just make sure you add your glue right at the top edge. You could do smaller sections at a time if you want. Happy early Mother's Day to everyone. That's right, whether you have the 2-leg or 4-leg. Is that glued? Yeah. You could be a puppy or a kitty, mommy. Strings. I even went on Amazon looking for more kinds of books with little pictures, but I couldn't find any. Now I kind of want to start pulling it tight to make sure. Okay. Now we need to add the tacks on the top. So you want your top one in the center of this. So what'd I say? I was 7.5. So I need 3 3/4. So I just look for my 3 3/4 line and I just like follow my pencil up there and mark. Then stick my tack. That one goes right in because it's not going through the lid and the drum. To give your fabric a natural tuck, you can place a rubber band around the drum, then glue your fabric. Huh. There you go. There's an idea. 3 3/4 up. Good evening, Sharon. How are you? I hate glue strings. Whoops. You could probably just eyeball it if you don't want to measure. Okay. I have my tack centered around. Let me put this away so it don't fall and unravel everywhere. Good evening, Barb. Hi, Ro Miller. Hi, sweet Sherry. I'm so late to the party. Work is killing me. Kimberly Holland, girl, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're so busy at work. Yesterday morning, I worked out in the yard a little bit. I had to re-pick up some leaves in the spots I cleaned. And then I spread my preen. I got to get more. And then I sprayed weeds out in the big section by the driveway. Okay. I don't think I need, oh, I do need that pencil again. All right. So that's my front here. I'm going to start in the back. I am using my 2-ply jute twine from Walmart. I get this at Walmart. So I am going to put my end under. I leave enough because I kind of like to tie the 2 ends together and then put them underneath there. So there, then you're going to just go up. You're just going to zigzag down. Actually, I could glue the bottom one as I go along. So after I get my twine under there, I am just going to lift this up and add a drop of hot glue under there. Just a little drop. And push it down. Hey, girl, no notifications. Oh, Sharon Ann, I'm going to have to remember to message you. Don't do the top yet because we're going to add more twine around the top. But I am going to glue Whoops. The bottom ones. I feel like that still isn't staying in good. I am making a drum roll, Miller. Did you get my email about reposting the triangle fabric chicken or turkey? Oh, Brenda, I didn't. I must not have looked at my emails yet. Why is this not wanting to stay down for me? I can repost. What do you want? The video? The video's on my YouTube channel. There is a blog I can repost. I will look at my emails. Ooh, now that you said that, I got to email our web guy in Australia to put a post on my store, on my web page, that any orders placed after Saturday or Monday at like 2 won't go out until we come back. All right. I like to kind of tie these together, my ends, and then put them under there. I didn't get it on my notifications, girl. So I like to tie my 2 ends together and then glue it down, and then I'll cut off. How do I get notifications? Put in exclamation point notify, all small letters, no space. And that is supposed to send it so when I go live, you get notified through notifications. That's what it's supposed to do. Now, some people say they don't get them. Or poor John, someday he'll get them the following night. We had a big thunder and lightning storm here. No damage. But lightning was intense. We're supposed to get a storm, too. Hopefully not bad. She said most of it should stay to the eastern Pennsylvania. So, hopefully. Okay, look. I want to wrap a piece of twine around the top. So, I'm just going to pick one of these top ones in the back and slide it under, the end under. Got to lift it a little bit. I'm just going to slide my end under the bottom and then go work your way around. And now I'm going to add glue to these as I go around. I got to add glue under there, just a drop. That's it, Marianne and Linda. Toggle your notifications off. Oh, yeah. Chris, you're right. Betty Hilt said she had to do that, too, when she wasn't getting notified anymore. If you toggle them off and put them back. Whoops. Is Hope still doing videos? I don't know, girl. I don't know. That I do not know. Okay, so I'm back to the end again. or the beginning, I should say. And I'm just going to tie my two ends together. I added a piece of coffee stained cheesecloth over the drop cloth to give a more primitive look. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Now, I just cut off my extra. Huh. There's my little drum. There's my drum. Okay, so I told you it's a set of 3, right? So what are you going to do with your other 2? You're going to make 3. Oh, wait, I should line them all up. Okay, I'm going to tell you. I saved one of the small ones to do with you, too. Okay, so look. This one, we'll make those little drummy things in a minute. This one, I painted my cream puff paint from Paint Pixie, the drum part. The lid is also painted. I painted all the lids the same, chai latte. Sealed them with my Meltdown. This flag I also Googled, and I had to shrink it down to 40% for my flag. I had a flag napkin. It would not work. I'd be cutting half of my flag off. So I needed a picture. So I just Googled, printed, and shrunk it down to 40%. Now, this red one we're going to do. Where do I have it here? Sherry. Oh, here it is. Okay. So the red is painted my candy apple red. And the bottom is the chai latte. This is out of that book. Remember I told you I ordered another book too. So I have more of these pictures. This is out of that book, those bands. Out of this book I showed you all that we made ornaments from. That's what I put on this one. Now this box measures 22 inches. So divide it by 4. So I did 5.5 inches around everywhere. Now this one, I'm using these smaller tacks. They match the big ones. They're 99 cents for 40 pieces. That's cheap. 99 cents. They are 0.43 by 0.64 inches. They're smaller ones. No, Loretta, we're going Tuesday. Jan, I am good. How are you? So again, we need 4 for the top, 4 for the bottom. They match the big ones. They're just smaller. So again, I'm going to pick the center of my picture. I guess because this drum is hollow, that's why it doesn't want to go in there, right? I don't know. Okay, so then I want, oh, I put my measuring tape away. Hi, Linda. Happy Thursday. So this one, I did 5.5. what is that book called? It's on my recommended products page. If you go under the scrapbook paper, I think I did Patriotic scrapbook. If you look under scrapbook paper, you'll see my recommended products. It's my Amazon storefront. It's 4th of July. This is the book. That's the book. I probably should just mark all the way around, then put my little pins in. It's probably what I should have did. That one went in. Oh, and that one went in. Okay. We go over there. Oh, here it is. So for the small one, I did an 8-inch circle. So I used this one that says 5 inches. It measures 8. The outside measures 8. This inside measures 5. So that's what I used to do the small one. That's what I used. I'm just gonna eyeball. Okay. Just gonna eyeball it. The boxes are paper mache. And they are from Hobby Lobby. You get a set of the 3 boxes, 3 different sizes, 9.5, 8-inch, and 7-inch for $8.99. I moved my thing. Happy Mother's Day. Early Mother's Day, Loretta. I should probably put these back because they're probably in your way. Okay, now I can finish gluing it. Countdown before the sale. Tuesday will be going. So Monday will be the last day I can bring anything to the post office. So we get back. Wish I had round ones. I have rectangular ones. Yeah, Karen Rhodes. I had an oval one. And for some reason, I have even a bigger one than that 9.5. I don't know. They may sell a bigger set. I'm not sure if I have the set up there or just one big one. I didn't dig it out of the Rubbermaid. Okay, so now I got to mark 2 3/4 between these. Right? Because 5.5, 2 3/4. think I'll just mark all the way around, then do them. Thank you, Debbie. Someone, they said, Karen, go to the Dollar Tree and get the paper mache gift boxes. Oh, wrong spot, Sherry. See, I'm talking. Just use a round piece of burlap and stuff it onto a craft stick. What? Okay. Now I could just stick these in there. I have an old wooden cheese box. Oh, I do too, Sandy. But it was kind of short. Like I do have a thicker one. I have it on top of my cabinet. But I have a one downstairs that I got at Goodwill one day. And it's a round wooden cheese box. But it's kind of narrow. Hi, Cat from Nebraska. You probably could use a cheese box. You may have to, I don't know if you could stick these in there or if you would have to drill a little hole. I like the top ones. I don't need to use the needle. Okay. Now my jute. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Oh, for a drumstick. I'm using dowels and wooden beads. I was wishing I had wooden balls with hole on one side and not the hole on the top, like not on each side, but I didn't have any. So I used what I had. Okay, I need to start in the back. I'm gonna glue it. Yeah, I could kick myself. I had 2 cheese boxes, went on a cleaning spree and got rid of them. Karen wrote, you could have made something out of them if you weren't gonna use them for decoration. You could have made something out of them. I was going to use the Dollar Tree twine, but I thought it was too thin. So I went with the Walmart 2-ply in my stash. Hobby Lobby also sells, so if you want the taller looking drum, they also sell a set of 3 of those. They sell the taller ones, which be able to use those longer pictures. Oh, maybe I should get a set of those boxes. Maybe I do a set of those boxes for Christmas drums. Okay. Or you cannot even do these as drums and just decorate all 3 boxes patriotic and stack them on top of each other. years ago, I made a child around Christmas time, and put it under the tree. It looks so cute. You know what I want? I will publish it here so that the active members, Sweet Deals community. What does that mean? I want a big old drum. I saw it, I think it was on Pinterest once, or in a magazine. I forget where I seen it. But someone used a real drum to put their Christmas tree in. I want that. I got to find myself a big old drum. And I want to put the Christmas tree in it. Okay, so let's do this. I said under it. I think that would be so cool. You think of the best. Anthony, I've seen these on Pinterest. I saw some really pretty ones that were decorated all the way around. I wish I had more pictures. They were kind of decorated all the way around. There was no directions for it or anything. That was just a picture. And then maybe they had like stars in between the photos. It was really pretty. Hi, Joy. Oh, she's a creeper. And I can't block her. I don't know if John will see her down there. Do not click on anyone's links on here. Do not click on anybody's links. I never click on a link on Facebook. Ever, ever. If you see something that looks cool, that you want to buy or something, I always go to the website to make sure it's real. I do not click on any of those links. Because most of them are scams. You better grab them. They are going for, oh, the drums? I was hoping I'd find one around here. I should call the auction guy, Jones Auction House, and ask him if he ever comes across a big old drum. I want it. Oh, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to stress it. I forgot to stress it. I always mess up one thing. Always. Oh, push, Sherry. Well, I'm just going to do it over everything. That's all. It's kind of hard to see it on the red. Really loving this stiff brush. You're so right. I've been robbed. Yes. You don't ever click on a link on Facebook, Instagram. I always go to the website yourself. Go to the website yourself. Thank you, Tanya. Yeah, because they're usually all scams. I'm going to have to buy another one of these pads. Okay. I almost want to rub it on here. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh gosh, I kind of like rubbing it on this fabric. See, sometimes mistakes are a good thing. Oh, I like that. I like it. It's making it look older. Oh, now I got to do the other ones. I like that better. So look. Can you see the difference? I like it better. So here I go. Here I go. Oh, what do I think about the new Pope? Can you believe it? He's an American. I was wondering if we're going to have the Asian. And because I was telling John, they said there has never been an American Pope. And now we have an American Pope. Guess he was born and raised in Chicago. I am liking that so much better, guys. Instant aging. I did spray them with coffee, but this even gave it a better look. Good way to clean the excess off my brush. I also like how the drop cloth frays there on the end. Yeah, see, sometimes mistakes works out better. This is like the third time I'm changing something on these drums. I gotta do them all. Hi, Jan. The boxes are from Hobby Lobby. They're paper mache boxes. You get 3 in the package for $8.99. They're in their paper mache section. And then I painted them and added the little tacks and jute. Drop cloth for the top. Okay. Oh, one more. Wait, one more. Will you be putting these in your next eye? I will put one set in my St. Joe's auction. Yes. Yep. And I'm actually finishing 2 sets. I'm actually going to have 2 sets finished instead of 1 set laying half finished on my table. Like, I still didn't finish my birdie ornaments for myself. And I want to do the patriotic ornaments that we made. I want to keep those ones, and I want to make a set for the auction because I want to use the 4-inch circle for the back. I think I like the 4-inch circle better. Really liking this. Oh, I have to do one more. One more. One more. I need one more. I'll be forever on here because I want to make sure they're done. Little extra grunge. I'm trying not to ruin my fingernails. Now I got stain all over that one. Had my fingernails and stuff, fingers and toes done Tuesday. Okay. Now they're good. Okay, so let me see if I wipe it off. Am I done with my hot glue gun? I think so. Yeah, I like that. See, sometimes mistakes are good. No, I asked the same question. Oh, no, my bags are not packed, everyone. No, I got to bring my suitcases down tomorrow. I got to bring my suitcases down tomorrow. Oh, my hands are a mess from that. I should have put gloves on. Put gloves on. Okay. Oh, look how yellow my hands are. All right. Now I don't need... Trying to put my stuff away. Okay. So... I finally got myself one of these little miter cutters from Amazon. I love this thing. All right. I am using these dowels, and I want to say they're Walmart's dowels. They're 12-inch dowels. That's all it says. 12-inch dowels, 30.4 centimeters. I believe these are from Walmart. Now, for my big drum, I have no clue what size these two beads are. They're in my stash with no paper that says size. So do you think if I just kind of hold it on here? So they're like 1 inch. 1 inch. Lava soap works great. Yeah, I'll wash them. Oh, it'll come off when I wash them. You might be able to find a real drum at the shop in Lancaster. I did. I told John I want to go and spend a couple days in Lancaster so we can go see a show and go shop. Okay. For the medium and the small drum, I am using, do you remember these beads are in with the jewelry making section at Hobby Lobby? These are the mixed sized ones. I am using the biggest bead in there. Again, those do not have sizes either. So this, I'm going to say, is 3/4 inch. 3/4 inch round. Anthony, have a good night. Okay, so you need 2 for each drum. Here's what I did. Took my dowel. 1 dowel will give you for 2. Oh, sugar. See, I put my pencil away and I need it. Okay. I mark 6 inches on my dowel because I'm going to cut it in half. with my miter cutters here. They cut very well. Hello, Sherry from Florida. Gloria, happy Mother's Day. I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day. Sight and sound, that's where I want to go. Listen, I'm not going to get there probably. Maybe June, maybe not. We'll see. Oh no. Then I need to sand my little cut end here. I really need to do 3 of these, and I should just do the 3. Because I'll have one not done. What are they called? Do you mean the beads? I'm not sure what you mean. What is what called? Let's just do this. Might as well just do it all. Get it done. Going to Sight and Sound this month, Jill. I've never been. I have never been. I gotta go. Oh, the cutter. They're a miter shear. I got them on Amazon. I'm not sure if I have them on my recommended products page. John and I looked for them in, I don't know if it was Lowe's or Home Depot one day, and we couldn't find them. I was trying to describe them to John. I had to pull them up on on the internet to show him what they were. And I said, I'll just get them from Amazon. But yeah, so you can do angles. They cut really well. I like them. That's the first time I used them. Okay. I'm not putting the pencil away because I seem to keep pulling it back out. Now, my little dowels here, I'm going to stain with my antiquing wax. So I am putting my gloves on. You're welcome, Roy Miller. Roe Miller. I said Roe. R-O-E. I'm just going to use paper towel. I feel like more of my stain was staying on if I just wiped it on with a paper towel versus a wipey. Oh, Bar from Chicken Pickin' uses hers a lot. Oh, you hear the show? Noah is awesome at Sight and Sound. I'm going to stain one end, one of the ends. I'm not going to stain the other end because I want to paint it. Because it's going in my bead. If you can find the beads, the wooden circle balls with only one hole in them, I would rather that, but I didn't have them. I only had one size and I used them, and I asked John, I'm like, do you think these sticks are too big for the drum? I'll show, oh no, I think I left them downstairs maybe. I used a big ball, like a 1.5 inch or something. It was too big. It was too big. Oh, Kelly loves her miter shears too. Yeah, I love them. I forget how much they were. I don't think they were that expensive. You might be able to find them in Lowe's or Ace or Home Depot, but we were looking in Home Depot and I could not find them. Do you have wood putty? I do. I didn't feel like putty in the hole, though. I just pushed the end of the stick up. I thought of the wood putty, and then I said, I didn't feel like doing it. So I just pushed the end of the stick up. You could probably drill a hole in the solid balls. Okay. Have my sticks, my dowels with the unpainted part. And then I just see it fits in there, but we're going to have to add some glue. We have to add some glue. It's not tight enough. Seal the end of the bee with pixie dough. Oh, yeah. I just don't feel like messing with it right now. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of hot glue around the top of my dowel and push that in there. I just push it to the top. That's 2. These are for the bigger drum. And then these will be my 2 smaller drums. Glue came out. Make an extra one for John's gavel. Oh, gosh. I need to make a good thing for John's gavel. I got a piece of hot glue there. I need... Those big ball ones I made would probably be good for his gavel. They would probably be good. But I was going to kind of make it like, I was going to use, I'd have to go the hole through the side. I was going to use, I might still do it, a wooden spool, thread spool thing, the wooden ones you buy like in Hobby Lobby, and then 2 wheels. The wooden wheels, and a dowel, and make them a gavel. I might have to, I think I'd have to drill the hole into the side of the spool. I'm doing 6 of these. I think when I do mine, I will be using the oblong wooden beads. I think it will make the drum stick look realistic. There you go, girl. Oh, that's a good idea, though. I don't have those, I don't think. That's a good idea. So yeah, they just go to that little end. They're not round on the end like this. You're right. That's a good idea. All right. You know I got to bring gold into it somehow or another. So I paint my balls on the end Gold. Oh, a spindle. Oh, a spindle. Spindle. I got to bring gold into into it. You could stain them, but I kind of wanted them gold. And they are going to need 2 coats. And they don't have to be very fancy. It's supposed to look old. That's a great idea for John. I just have to try it. And I got to do that. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. Maybe I'll try it. Painting them up. Irene, thank you for the stars, girl. Let's see. You could wrap jute. Oh, you could wrap jute around handle. That's a good idea. Make it your own. Make them your own. I don't think I had any of those other beads. I might have down there in my stash somewhere. Probably should dry them with the hair dryer. Hi, Tina. You can finally watch for once. Girl, you must be so tired. I know when we moved, I was beat, in black and blue from head to toe. I was. My gynecologist asked if everything was okay at home because he thought John was beating me. I'm like, honestly, it's from moving. It's from packing and dragging stuff out of the attic, from the basement. I bruise easy. I bruise very easy. I'll just put it over there. How long is vacation? Oh, that didn't look good. Vacation is like 16 days. $16, I believe. And Sandy likes the gold. I got to bring gold into it somehow, girl. I bring gold into it. I'm still trying to figure out. I need to bring 2 dresses. Because I guess 2 nights of dinner on the ship are fancy, like kind of fancy. And I don't want to bring a lot of shoes. So I need I need my shoes to go with my dresses and my pants and tops. So I don't want to bring a lot of shoes. So I'm trying to... I can't really find dresses that I like that aren't sundresses out there now. So you're not live by your mom? Yeah, I do live by my mom and sister. Yes, I do. No, I'm talking about when we moved from our old house to here. When we built this house and moved from our old house. Our old house was like 3 doors down from John's mom, and his brother lived next door to his mother, and then his sister lived next door to his brother. And they were like, we were 3 doors down. Can anyone answer a question for me, please? If the new Pope is American, why did he not give any of his talking English? Because he's supposed to speak in Latin. I'm sure he's speaking in Latin. Are these dry? Mm-hmm. I should dry them a little bit. Second coat on. I don't know if my comments froze because she asked that question. And I don't see anything moving. Where am I getting those little fuzzies? Oh, from the jute. From the jute. He spent a large part of his life in Peru. He's originally from Chicago. We're working on a drum, girl. Oh, he speaks 8 languages. I didn't get to see it. I saw it this morning with the black smoke. And then I called my aunt later in the afternoon, and she told me. I said, oh, gosh darn, because she said, we got the new Pope. I said, gosh darn, I missed it. I'll have to watch it on the news. I haven't got to watch TV yet today again. And he's younger. He's only 69, I think. I think he's only like 69, my aunt said. So hopefully he's going to be around for a while. My dad used to be able to speak a bunch of different languages, Dutch and everything. But when you don't use them, you lose them. Today, he delivered his talk in 3 languages. See that? I have to read the captions. I had to read the captions. All right. He will be 70 on September 14th. 10 days before my birthday. like touching them. If they were wet, that wouldn't be good, right? All right, water. I think I have all my sesame. Now, I don't know. I just tied them on there like this. I'll show you. I didn't know how I should put them on there. If you're just having just one drum, I think they're kind of cute up here. But since I was stacking them, I'll tie these ones on. But I was doing like this one, I tied back a little further than this one. Then when I put the small one on there, I thought, no, don't tie them on there. I thought it would be too much. So on the small one, I was just going to lay them on top, you know. But don't carry it around. And they should be all like centered. They should be centered. So it looks prettier. Okay, let me put these ones down here. I just took jute. 1, 2, 3. Oh, these are my big ones. The little ones go on the top of there. Okay. I just took jute. Same jute I've been using. I haven't been on for a bit. Have you decorated your porch? Nope, I did not decorate my porch yet. I haven't even taken the covers off my furniture yet because I was kind of waiting for the pollen to go away. I was kind of waiting for the pollen. Okay, so look, I'm going to crisscross them. And then I am going to lay them on top of my jute. And I kind of tie, I want it long enough because I tie it a couple times. And I want to do a bow. So I tie them together. And then I flip it over and I tie it on the other side. Then I flip it back and tie it on the other side. I tied them like 3 times. Did you all see the butterfly napkin? Is that not simple? They are going on my bird plates. I am putting the butterflies with my bird plates. Okay, so I guess I could probably cut this now. So I have these tied together. Then I just pulled this jute out here. The first one to pass the decal there. I slide my jute under there, one end of it, and I am just going to tie them on here in a knot. And then I did a bow. I don't know how you guys want to do it, but that's what I did. And then for the next one, I just make sure I move them over. So I'm going to do them back further. I'm going to do them back further. Love the butterfly napkin. We need to figure out a bee napkin. I'll have to look it up. I looked up a bird. There's no bird. There is a bird of paradise flower, and there is a swan, but there is not a bird. I thought for sure there would be a bird. They said the new Pope was really great friends. Yes, with the one we just lost. That's what I heard too. All right. Probably don't need this string this long. I probably made it too long. So I'm going to go back further. Sherry Nan. Probably have to cut some of this bow string off. I don't want a real big bow. That's that one. So when I put the small one on, I just feel like it'd be too many. It would have to go back here. I don't know. I could try it. Let's try it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it looks like. Whoops. You like the rose napkin too. Yeah, I like the rose too. I like the heart too. I kind of like the bird of paradise too. Thank you, Barb Miller. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in the center of my dining room table, bird-wise. I don't know. Stagger the drums. Yeah. You can stagger. But I just want to see. So it still would have to be tied back here. Played the small one on top. That's what I was doing. I thought they looked cute just sitting on top. I'm just doing this to see what it would look like. Because the other ones I have them just on top. Gosh, I really pulled that one tight. Hold this up here a little. That there. I kind of like them sitting on top better. But I'm just going to give you a choice. I'm not going to knot it because I think I'm going to take it off. Okay, so now I can shut my hot glue gun off. Move this. So I can bring both of them up. Okay. Are they centered? Yes. Okay, so gotta go back a little. So you could, I just think it looks like an awful lot. You could do it this way with all of them tied to the side. I kind of like this with the two sitting on the top. And you could play them. The kids would have a blast with this thing. Thank you, Mary and Luann. Isn't it cute that you could play them? You could play them. They are cute. Yeah, so I'm thinking, I brought him up. So this is the little one from Dollar Tree. These are the little paper maches from Dollar Tree. So somehow I'm thinking that we can turn this into a patriotic drum ornament for the tree. That's what I'm thinking. Do it like this same way. The same way, and we just put a hanger on it to hang in the tree. Nancy likes them laying on top. I do too. Nancy Brown Despan. Let me write your name down, Nancy. Nancy Brown. Nancy, I'm not sure if I have your address or not. So PM me your address. Yep, I like them on top. Me too, Tanya. Little one would be cute on the tree. Yeah. Oh, Uncle Sam's hat. Uncle Sam's hat is cute. Oh, Penny made little ones. Thank you, Julie and Sharon. Let's see. I didn't get notified. I missed you tonight. Maria, I'm sorry, girl. I hope you're doing okay, Maria. Let's see. I'm trying to see someone I haven't picked. Let's see. Rhonda Farley Beckwith. Right? Rhonda, R-O-N-D-A. Farley. I used to work with a Jane Farley. She's such a sweetheart. Beckwith. Rhonda, PM me your address, girls, because look what I found in my stash today. Were you able to find any more feet? I didn't go today to look, Jan. I didn't go today to look. All right, what did I do with my little... Oh, here they are. I found more fondant molds in my stash when I was cleaning my craft room here. So this one, I'm not sure if it's a succulent or a flower. I'm not sure. Girls, PM me though. I had two, so I will send each of you one. Thank you, Barbara. And two Barbaras. Where did you get the Americana? Maria, the boxes are paper mache boxes from Hobby Lobby. You get 3 sizes in a set. This is the big one, 9.5 inch. You get a 7 inch and 8 inch. They're $8.99 for the set. I painted them, and then I cut drop cloth circles to put on the top, and I used decorative tacks for their little things here to wrap my jute. So I zigzag jute on there. This patriotic thing is out of that book we used. The other ones I Googled. So I just Googled vintage flag printable, and I print it out. I save it to my photos. I print it out and then I put it on the copy machine and shrink it down. That one. And then this one, I just Googled vintage patriotic printables. And I got this one. What is that? Something fairy. What is that website that has all the cute printables? Because I think that's where this one is from. Something fairy, right? Isn't it something fairy? Paper Mache Karen Rhodes used to go on sale. It does not go on sale anymore because they have a great value price on it, which $8.99 for 3 is not bad. I'm looking what I did with that little paper from there that was on the boxes, and I don't know where I put it. I don't know where I put it. I got to get more of these because I only have 3. I don't know what I did with it, but it's a set of 3 for $8.99, which I don't think is bad. I don't think that's bad. My top is last year from Marshall's. Maria, I am putting 1 set on the auction. Yes, I will put 1 set on the auction. And then the little drummer things, I use dowels and wooden beads. That's my little drummers. And Maria, you can drum on them. Your grandchildren can drum on those. Yeah, that's a decent price for 3. I thought so, considering I'm going to pay $1.25 for 1 of these. So 3 of these is costing me $3.75, and these are little ones, little babies. Those wristband-looking ones you had in that book would have looked adorable. I put that on this one. This is one of those wristband ones. Now, they will be good on here, maybe. They might be good on here. Graphic Fairy, that's it, Gracie and Bar from Chicken Pickins. Thank you. That is it, Graphic Fairy. So go on Graphic Fairy. She's got some really cute things. What I used to stitch, I didn't stitch it on there. I cut circles out of drop cloth and I hot glued them first around the edge of top of the box. And then I used the tacks, decorative tacks, and then zigzagged my jute, and then I added a piece of jute around the top. But they're not stitched on there. They're just hot glued on the end there, and then a piece of jute wrapped around. But yeah. Ro, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you. I think keep up with the grandkids right now. I can't walk. Oh, you can't keep up with them, Maria. Maria, we're lucky we could keep up with grandkids when we can walk. Never mind. What is the brand name on the miter cutter? Leo Flix. Oh, Flux. Leo, capital Flux. Can you see it? You could screenshot it. There's a bunch of different ones on there. I don't know. I think I just try to pick out a reasonable price one. I think that's what I tried to do. Pick out a reasonable price. Hey, I didn't do too bad for being on so late tonight. I'm not too bad. I don't have nothing else to show. Don't forget, check these. I'll have to get some of these, and I can give these away. Because these are awesome for circles. I can't remember who told me to get these. But, so in this package, there's a 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch, 9-inch, 10-inch. And that's the inside size. So it goes way bigger than 10 inches. Thank you, Gloria and Donna from Indiana. But yeah, I'll have to grab some of these because I'm going to go try to get some more of these. I only have found 3 in my stash. And I want more than 3. But I think the bands would work around those. Or, wasn't there... Oh, look, I even have... These are like my playing with the sizes here. On my printables. Let's see. I think there were little ones in here, right? They might be. There's the bands. Those would be good on there, I think. So these are the circles that we made ornaments out of that I gotta make. But I wonder if you did a couple of these little circles would be cute. Maybe we cut a band out of scrapbook paper and then do a couple circles around. You get 6 circles. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta see. Because there's only 4 bands in the book. Oh, Karen Rhodes made her out of foam board, her circle templates. I know you can do the string thing. I just hate doing that. I could use stars. I went on Amazon looking for some cute. I think I might have some 4th of July rub-ons. I don't know. I was looking for cute rub-ons, but I didn't see. I love the bird lantern. If I get another big lantern, I could do those on the table. A big and a small. Because I really... And someone's right. I put the butterfly on upside down. I put the butterfly on upside down. I read that in the comments. I think you put the butterfly on upside down. I go, oh. I came upstairs, I looked, I said I did put the butterfly. Are those not the cutest darn things? Those decals? Can you copy those pages on your copier? I printed them out on my copier. Oh, those pages. Oh, I could do that. Yeah, girl. And I already cut that. I won't be able to get another one of these because I already used both of those. If you missed my video, look how cool this vase is from Dollar Tree with the clingies and the candle with the bird. I'm loving the candle thing. Then you don't have to store 50 billion candles away. Or vases. You just change these out. Gotta get that sticker off of there. I love it. You can't even tell that's a window cling. Yeah. That's a good idea. I'll make copies on my copy machine for those bands. That's a good idea. It was a drunken butterfly. It was. I need to add, I think maybe 2 more on there. Or a dragonfly would be cute too. There's dragonflies. But I did not realize I put it on upside down. I put it on upside down. Okay, when you're out, grab some of these at Dollar Tree because we are going to turn this. I will be bound and determined to turn this into a drum for the tree. Yeah. And I'm thinking, so do we hang it this? Well, it would go this way because this would be the bottom. I'm trying to think, would we just put a wire in there to hang it this way? I'm guessing. I don't know. I'll have to play with it. The window cleans are from Amazon. I do have them on my recommended products page under summer window clings. So if you go to thecraftydecorator.com, click on recommended products, click on summer window clings, and you will see them there. Rhonda, we're leaving Tuesday. we're leaving Tuesday. Leaving Tuesday. So I kind of want to try to do this before. And I still did not finish making my birds. But yeah. I don't know. Wire or twine? I know. I'm going to have to try both. Because twine, I wonder if it will flop. Maybe not. I don't know. I had to play with it. I had to play with it. The wire, well, either way, I could glue twine in there. I don't know. I'll play with it. Or maybe I cover it in fabric. I don't know. I'm going to play with it. That's why I need a bunch, like couple. Because I got to play with them and see how I want them to be. But, thank you, Teresa. What was the name of the site you got the double-sided? All the ones I got are double-sided. All of them. So look on my recommended products page. It was Amazon. Yeah, Sharon Ann. I did not get these this year, but I did see them there the other day, and I didn't buy them. They have the round ones, the square ones, and the heart ones. They have them all. Thank you, Becky. Good night, girl. Love you. Ooh, pipe cleaners. That's a good idea. Oh, tinsel pipe cleaner. 2 weeks is going to be a long time wait before you return. John said we're going to, I don't know if I can go live there. Like, I don't know service-wise. But we will do some little videos anyways, and photos. But I'll have to see if I could go live there. Oh, did I pull my, I don't think my little thing is going to flicker. I think I pulled it out. I don't know. Huh. Oh, well. Hi, Sissy Walker. Stuffing jute with mud. Oh, stiffing jute. Oh, well, you could buy that wire wrap jute. Like the jute wire. The jute wrapped around the wire. You could buy that, too. Miss Ollie, you too. All right, guys. I'm going to go down. I don't have too much to clean up tonight. That's a good thing. I might even be able to do it in the morning. Not bad. Not bad. I do have to go to Dollar Tree and see if I can get another $5 lantern. Oh, Maria, you loved Alaska. We're excited. Yeah, we're excited. Yes, tinsel pipe cleaners. Tinsel pipe cleaners would even be cute to use as lines on here. Like if I painted this whole box blue, I'm never going to get off here. I just want to show you something. Okay, so Hobby Lobby has 4th of July pipe cleaners out. I bought those the other day. They're not on sale yet, but I wanted to get a pack just in case. But these are, I think these are my Christmas ones. But I think Hobby Lobby still sells them all the time. But if you painted the box blue, oh, and I don't know if I did red and silver around the blue. You could twist 2 pipe cleaners together too, but I bought these like this. Oh, see, girls, my mind is going. No, a vacation is to get away from the regular humdrum stuff. Yeah, but taking pictures and little videos is a fun thing. And that's John's thing, because he'll do a blog on Alaska then. He'll do a blog on Alaska. But yeah. All right, guys, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm running out in the morning and getting this. And I should run to Hobby Lobby. Yes, Barb from Chicken Pickins, our Hobby Lobby did put out fall too. I should run to Hobby Lobby and see if I can get the little feet. Or I could just look on Amazon and order them. Then they come right to the door. Right to the door. Okay, guys. Have a good night. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.